Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. I am your host, Alex, also known as Solinus Dracone, and I've been doing a little bit of stuff since the last episode there. First things first, I'm going to mention that I got 2 new Magicites from the auction house. They were Golem and Zona Seeker. Zona Seeker is going to be especially valuable for when we are planning to level up in our controlled fashion that we are. We're going to be shooting for, high magic capabilities. And on that note, I've gotten everybody a bunch of spells, most notably of which was Ultima, which is a very powerful spell indeed. It's a little bit OP, but you know what? I plan to coast through this game. And just most of what I've been doing, I'll show you guys my little MP farming route. Yeah, you can get MP pretty reliably in other places, but you can't get magic AP, is what I should say. You can't get magic IP as reliably without gaining experience as you can on the Fanatics Tower. So what I do is I just basically wandering around the Fanatics Tower first floor, and pretty much every one of my guys right now, except for Terra, she's still learning, we all have the Ultima ability. I've also got reflect rings on every single person, as well as an earring or a hero ring on every single person, because reflect rings are just intensely valuable in this stage. You cannot get along without reflect rings. They will stop you from dying in most cases. I've just been basically bombing out all the different magicians here, and I don't have enough magic power always to take them out in one go, but generally they kind of do that themselves in a lot of cases. So yeah, just bounce magic off of yourself here, and magic that is bounced off of a reflect spell does have the added bonus of completely ignoring all of the magic defense on the enemy. But I've got to get a little bit better geared up. One of the pieces of equipment that I've also gotten, which I said that I would do before the last episode was over, is the Paladin's Shield. This teaches Ultima at a rate of 1. It is the best shield in the game, and I usually pair that up with Ragnarok, which also teaches Ultima at a rate of 1. So Terra is learning that at a rate of 2% now. So I'm going to keep that on her, just because, that's what I'm after. But it's time to look towards doing some other things, and I want to just try and get as many side quests done as possible. That is my goal for right now. So first things first, let me go find Figaro Castle where it happened to end up, and we're going to head to the underground waterway. Interestingly, we cannot land on the desert, so let's just land here. And since I'm not trying to get any, not trying my hardest to get any of encounters, then I'm just going to be putting back on the sprint shoes and the Malulu's charm onto Maud. Malulu's charm, and where are the sprint shoes at? I probably passed them. Nope, there they go. Alright, other guys, honestly, I don't see any reason not to keep the reflect ring on them, just, for shits and grins, because we'll be facing a couple enemies as we go. Let me rock a quick save out before we go in here. So the idea is to take Figaro Castle, do the burrow thing, and it's going to go beneath the sands, beneath the earth, and travel on its way back towards South Figaro. But it's going to stop on the way. This stratum's unusually rough. We seem to be catching on to something. Let's stop here, because I want to explore. And what you do is you just come out into this particular door in the cells, and it'll spit you out here, a kind of underground secret passageway. Now, I brought Terra along for 2 reasons. Number one, well, she was just in my party at the time, and I was working on getting her a little bit of magic AP. But also, she has something to say when we're here. She'll actually stop and say, ooh, comment on things that have happened in the past. So I brought her along. Monster in a box, oh noes! Oh shit, it's this guy. Well, fuck. Terra, you go into a trance. Celeste, do something. This guy will kill you. Just gonna drop a bunch of Ultima on him and see if he dies. Can I do a gravity on him? What did you just do? Ow! Nope, gravity won't work. Alright. I don't know what's gonna work here. guy kills pretty quickly. Oh god, that didn't do anything. Let's debilitate this guy. This guy's a nightmare to fight. Fuck. Let's revert back. Now he's weak against ice. That's great. So he does a counterattack, is what he does. That's just great. Well, I'm going to try to res up some folks here. Edgar has learned some decent spells as well. He's damn near done with his repertoire. So now that this guy is weak against ice, let's see what happens if we drop all the ice on him. I got Blizzaga right here. Got Blizzara right here. Yeah. He does that Traveler shit. Oh, now he's done a barrier change. Let's just put a Debilitator on that shit. Ah. Why attack Mog, of all people? Now weak against what? That doesn't help me. Let's raise up Celeste, and let's just try to get this little thing under control here. So we are totally safe against any actual magic attacks he's gonna use. Just reflect it all right back on him. Oh, now what the hell? Now weak against. We don't have anything that does holy. Oh my god. I think we're dead. Can we teleport out of here? Damn. We're locked into this shit. Alright, let's just try our best. Let's just try to keep everybody awake. And let's just watch. See what he does. Try to give him a barrier change here. Master Tonberry. And what weakness do you now have? Ice. Yeah, I'll drop a Blizzaga on you. Ooh, we actually managed to beat him. There better be something damn good in this box. Gladius. Great. Didn't get any experience from that, but that's okay, didn't want any experience from that. Remember, I am trying to avoid leveling up for the time being. The guys that I have, the skills that they have, should be enough to see me through all the regular storyline stuff. I should not need to worry about, well, about keeping up with the experience. So I'm just gonna roll around and grab whatever goodies I can find. Death Tarot, that's a card, and that is for Setzer. Pretty cool idea there. No, wait. There's more in here, I'm sure of it. Yes. X Potion. And down here, Magicite Shard. See, there's good stuff to be had. Get our save point up. And as long as we're down here, we'll try to take on one of the 8 dragons, just because, you know, one's down here. So let's mosey along, shall we? What is this place? It's an Esper attack! Let loose our Espers! This is the site of a 1,000-year-old battle. Lord Odin is the only Esper left to us. Has he recovered from his injuries? Does it matter? We have no other choice. We must leave this final battle in Odin's hands. A city destroyed during the War of the Magi. Zantetsuken! Sliced. Zantetsuken! Oh, that won't do. Impressive. I never thought you would be able to turn me to stone. There's a legend that tells of an ancient battle between the Esper Odin and a powerful magus. It took place in the Great Hall of a castle. So, alright, I guess it's not specifically Terra that has to tell that story, but, you know, every time I've brought her along, it's been her. There's an asshole in this box. Water scroll, oh god. Damn, out of magic. Can I osmose anything off of him? I do not want to do tornado, that's not what I want to do. Okay, I can whittle away a little bit of magic power off of him. He does damage. Now if I can just keep the damage coming. Mog's not using anything. Wow, okay. That's a quick way to die. Guess I'll just have to Ultima it up. He just threw gold at us and damn near killed the entire party. Okay. First off, Elixir. Secondly, I don't even know. Fuck. His power increased. I need to raise up some people. Let's raise up Edgar. Maybe I can live through this. And Water Scroll is gonna just finish that shit off. Damn. Well, Terra's immune, so that's something. I guess go ahead and attack with Thundara? Oh, fuck. Reflected it back on myself. Well, you know what gets around that. I am not gonna win. Oh, well, at least that shit heals me. Well, since Terra is holding the Paladin shield, she might be able to make it through this battle. If that's the case, trance up. And let's see what does the trick against him. Gale Cut, that's probably not good. Oh, yeah, Terra is damn immune to everything. Let's see if we can do an Ice Rod. No, we have plenty of those. Let's do an Ice Rod on ourselves. Or Thunder Rod, rather. Oh my god. Apparently they ignore Reflect as well. Well, that's just fine then. Let's try that again. This time with a Flame Rod. That does something. Yeah, our magic power is not extremely high to take on these badass bosses, so let's just do what we can. And at least we're getting full-on healed by everything he does, practically. I do not have a ton of rods to go through. Oh, but he did that shit. Alright. Well, let's avoid fighting him then. We're not ready for it. Let's just go and get what we came here for. We need to get the Magicite. Oh, we've done this already, come on. Alright, I skipped through all that so we didn't have to watch it again, and I did go back and save so that, again, we wouldn't have to watch it again in case we die. So, here we find Odin. Still petrified. Odin crumbles, leaving behind a shard of Magicite. But there's a secret. Now, if you go over here, then you can read this little thing that says, "There's a book encrusted with glittering gems, the Queen's Diary. I have fallen in love with Odin. It is a forbidden love, I know, but the flames of passion obey not rule or reason. Every time I think of that noble man, my heart flutters and fans the flames yet more. And who could rightly fault it? When the fighting ends, I shall tell him. I must." Oh, and Terra being along does get dialogue. Love between a human and an Esper. So, that was the Queen's Diary. Now, that's great and all that, but it doesn't tell us much. However, right here, if we touch a hidden little thing on the staircase, or in the throne room, that'll open this up. And here, as well as finding this water dragon, we will find the statue of the Queen. Even the Queen was turned to stone. From the stone, is that a tear? Odin's Magicite surges with newfound power. Odin becomes Raiden. So we've just upgraded a Magicite. Now, Odin taught certain abilities, Raiden teaches others, but Raiden gives Strength +2 at level up, which is a damn good thing. So, I don't know, guys. Are we feeling like taking on the Water Dragon? Let's go for it. Lord help us. Alright, so I'm gonna trance it up here. And we're just gonna unleash all the thunder power we can on him. Yep, we're doing good. Good magic. And I believe a Thunder Rod is in order here, because that can just do wicked damage. Yeah. Okay, that's left Terra. Well, that's left Mog at least okay to work with. I'm just gonna go ahead and use these rods that I got. That's what they're for. And there's a dead dragon. That's one of the 8. I think we've already taken one out. The one that's in the one that was in the whatchamacallit. 6 dragons remaining. Okay. We don't need to go for all of those just yet, though. So let's just go ahead and head back out now that we've got our Raiden Magicite. And there is more yet to come. I think our next stop, and we should focus on getting as much Magicite together as possible. Our next stop will probably have to be Doma Castle, so that we can deal with Cyan's situation there, and we can also go ahead and get our next Magicite. But we've got 2 of the 6 dragons down now. That's good. We'll make an episode about going after all the other dragons, probably after this one, if this one goes in a timely fashion. Just work my way out of here. I don't even care what that box that the Samurai Soul had. It's probably just some bullshit. And now we just gotta get our way back to the desert near Collingen. So we'll have to make that trip backwards. No big deal. And I'm going to be going for some of the other legendary Magicite that, you know, got added in the FF6 Advance setup there. But, you know, I don't know if I'll do that this episode again. It's all about how much time we have. And this took a little bit more time than I was prepared to take. But I think if we go to Doma Castle, we'll be alright. Just come back up, exit the castle, and then we'll hop on the Falcon. Now, we have not yet run into Doomgaze, and that Doomgaze situation is just kind of a terrible thing, so we gotta do the best we can. But this is gonna require a bit of a party change, and there's some science behind this. So let me go ahead and switch the party up. All of you have that sparkle in your eyes. Well, this old man's not giving up either. Yes. So we need to have Hyon in our party, of course. I'm gonna bring along Edgar, Sabin, Mog, specifically Mog in position 3, and Hyon. And since Hyon isn't going to have a hell of a lot to do with anything on this one, then we'll just go ahead and let him not get equipped. I'm going to be doing all of the characters, you know, leveling them up as best as possible, and also getting them all the magic once we've gathered all the Magicite together, so just for right now, we're focusing on getting the loose Magicite that's hanging around the world. So, Doma Castle. And again, there is a reason we have Mog in position 3. Go ahead and save. And this is the first time we've been back to Doma Castle since the Empire left it behind. Mustache Man, coming home again. Alright, so let's check out the shops. We might have missed a couple things before. High Ether, Elixir, and a clock. That's all well and good. So the party kicks off when we go into this room and we decide to rest for a bit. Just a nice, quiet rest overnight in Doma Castle. Except when we get back up, why is Hyon still asleep? Come on, wake up, old man. I'm Laragorn! I'm Kurlax! I'm Mobius! Where are the Dream Stooges? Oh, God. This man's soul is ours! This man's soul is ours! This man's soul is ours! Bon appetit! Bon appetit! Bon appetit! Wait! Okay, so we got some of Hyon's shit to deal with. And this is why I chose Mog to be in position 3, because the person who is in position 3 is who's going to wake up. And since Mog is completely random encounter proof, well, you know, I want to save time. So let's just go around and gathering up our teammates here. You followed us all the way into this guy's dream? I better not fight you until I've got my brothers with me. Ciao for now. We got Sabin up. And now we just gotta go get Edgar. Okay, this is not where we need to be yet. Little bit of a slight maze. Nothing really to worry about. I think we took the right door first last time, so here's the left door, good. You say the same thing. We don't fight until our brothers are here. Okay. There we go. This big central door here. And we gotta fight the Dream Stooges. So, how geared up are we for that? You know what? I think I would like to equip Sabin, first off. And let's make sure he's got a, see, he should have a hero ring and or 2 earrings. Yeah, let's stick with 2 earrings for him. And the reflect rings, it just, yeah, still makes sense to keep them on. Terra still has the dang Ultima shield, damn. I should have got that off of her. Let's just see what we can do here. We're the Dream Stooges! And we're all together now, there's no escape for you! So right away, certain strats need to go into plan here. Now, we do have the air anchor, and I do believe that this motherfucker in the back is weak against that. And we also want to try taking out the guy up north there. Okay, good. Oh, Sabin doesn't have his thing equipped. We do want to take out the guy on top because he can res his brothers. Damn, we screwed that up. He's weak against wind. That's no good. Let's give him another weakness here. And I still want to take out that guy with the air anchor because just as long as these three aren't together, they can't do any stupid shit. I'd really love you to attack the one up top, Sabin. But I guess I don't control you. And they just turned Sabin to stone. Come on, drill through his face. Maybe they're gonna res him. One more Ultima. He just bounced off of his damn self, damn it. You know what? Ultima. We have one chance to pull this out. Vera. Firaga. That's why we got Ultima, though. Come on, do not cast Arise. There we go. We dealt with the Dream Stooges. Great. Now let's bring Sabin out of his stone thing, and let's Phoenix down Mog. And then Edgar can just go ahead. Well, I'll let Sabin heal us up. Good times. So that's pretty much all the threats inside this area that we have to be worried about. And now we gotta also go through a Phantom Train-ish kind of a thing. So one thing I am going to do is I'm going to set Raiden on Sabin here. And it's not just to learn quick, it's because that's going to help out with a bit of a strategy later on. Thankfully, we won't run into any random encounters, so we'll be able to proceed through this as planned. We get to watch Cyan running around, trying to escape ghosts, sort of reliving his nightmares, as it were. And we got an interesting little bit of puzzling to deal with here. Oh, you bastard. Fine. Now, the way that you approach this is, it's always the bottom two chests and then the top right chest. And that shit happens, and we should be able to get pet. No? Alright. Well, fine, I don't want to get your dinky-ass treasure chest anyways. Lump of metal. Oh, yeah. That's right. Now that we have the lump of metal, put it in this treasure chest, it's too hard to move. Flame Shield, always a nice addition. The elemental shields also teach elemental magic at a certain rate. And this is going to be just fun as hell, so flip this switch, that extends that. Then we go over here, flip this switch, that raises that. Then we go over here and flip the switch again, that moves that over, lets us get to this. That switches that. And we need to grab that, hit this, bring the boxes up, and then we can move through. And we get an ice shield out of it. So it's this one. That particular configuration of treasure chests will do it. What's in here? Another save point, good. We're just going through a bunch of Cyan's memories here. I'm not sure what they're all about, but hey. I don't think we need to mess with the inside there so much. How do we get back down? Alright, yeah. I think if we just exit, that moves us on to the next thing. And now the only other time in the game where we legit get to use Magitech armor. Cyan, what's going on, buddy? Talk to us. Come on, man. Oh no, you're being chased by Imperial soldiers. That's terrible. So this one is laid out in a way that you actually have to just kind of trick it out. Yeah, you come back out here and he walks across this bridge. But we won't make it, because we're too damn heavy. And now we're back in the bedroom. Mustache Man, what's in your dreams? Please, save my husband. Save Cyan. Where are we? What is this place? You're inside Cyan's mind. My husband, Cyan, continues to torment himself over what happened to Doma, what happened to the world, and what happened to us. And because of the depth of his despair, a monster known as Rexsoul has latched onto him. Rexsoul, okay, it's the same name. Rexsoul is a monster formed of the countless souls lost in the course of that ancient conflict. They're hurting my dad! Help him! Okay, I think we fucked up a little bit here. We were supposed to bring Gogo. Please, help Cyan. You have to help Dad. We were supposed to bring Gogo to this fight because this was a little trick that the Summer Games Done Quick, you know, Puexel and Essentia did, which was to use Gogo to just repeat the Raiden Magicite. But since you can only use a Magicite once per battle, and we failed to bring along Gogo, this is going to be trouble. You must be Rexsoul. Let Cyan go. You're too late. This man can't escape me. He is overcome by despair at his own powerlessness. I am fed by his sorrow, his anger, and his hate, and now I shall partake of yours as well. I'll possess one of your bodies. Perhaps I'll return to this form once you've expired. So yeah, he is just going to pretty much inhabit one of our bodies here. Now, if this thing works as it's supposed to, then I'm going to get one single slice, Shin Zantetsuken, and I can get rid of these guys. And that wins the battle. That worked out. Normally, the way you're supposed to do it is that you kill one of your party members and then he'll show up and you can damage him. But if you can manage to get off a good Zantetsuken there, then, you know, bam, battle's won. I thank thee. I thought I could hear my wife and son calling out to me. Their voices gave me the strength to hold on. Elaine! Owen! Thank you, my love. You really are strong, Dad. No, I couldn't do anything. Not then, and not now. I am a man without honor. No, you've always had more than enough. My beloved will always be with you. Dad, I love you. Please wait! We'll always be at your side. Cyan gets a sword and we see there is a Magicite on the throne. Don't forget that. Elaine and Owain will live on in my heart. I can no longer dwell on the past. I must follow the road which I believe to be right. Cyan purged his mind of confusion and doubt. Cyan's swordsmanship attained its peak level. So now we've unlocked all of his Bushido techniques. Don't forget to head into the throne room. Grab that Alexander Magicite. And now we can be out of here. Which leaves one more side quest, one more sort of character building. Actually, two more, really. What am I talking about? Let's go ahead and get into the Falcon. We're going to switch party members. Hyon is going to get the fuck out. And we're bringing along Gao. So once again, Edgar, Sabin, Gao, and then Maud. Nobody to fight on this one, folks. We go just slightly north to the house that was near the Veld. Land there. Save this. And visit the old man. Oh, hello again! It's been a while. Let me tell you, those repairs of yours were top-notch. I told you I'm not. Now hurry up and fix that chair over there. You're gonna need to stand on it so you can fix the roof. You don't suppose, Gao, could that man be your father? Wow. Come on, Gao, don't you think? Father? Yeah, that guy's gotta be your dad. Gao? Dad? Wow, Gao! I don't... Alright, let's go tell him. He needs to know you're his son. Wait a minute. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. We should at least dress you up a bit. Let's go to Jador and get you spiffed up. No, Gao, how many times do I have to tell you not to eat with your fingers? Wow. Don't say wow when you mean sorry. Yow! Ugh. How do you like these? Wouldn't they look good on him? Oh, but I like those other ones so much too. Everything you like, boy wouldn't even be able to move. What was that? Nothing, didn't say a thing. Phew, that was close. Okay, who's talking here? It's the shopkeep, maybe? What to do, what to do? Oh, this is nice. But I need something that would look good on Gao, don't I? Oh, pick something already. What did you say? Nothing. No, this is a fine and jaunty little hat. Maybe if he were a clown. What was that? If he wore a crown? Ha! We don't want his father thinking he's some kind of prince, now do we? I know, just the thing. That's a Kenpoji. It's perfect, functional yet sporty. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Not an ounce of fashion sense among the lot of you. Excuse me, sir, could you order another set of clothes like the one I'm wearing? Sets or no, we're trying to make him look better, not worse. I don't know who's talking. Listen, Gao. You're gonna go in there now and show your father what a fine young man you've become. Yow! So Gao's all dressed up now. Excuse me, sir. Who in blazes are you? Oh, repairman? Sir, you had a son once, didn't you? You did, right? A son? Yes, you see, sir, he's alive. Gao, speak up. Father. Huh? What? What's all this business about a son? I don't have a son! But now that you mention it, I once had a terrible dream. A dream in which some kind of demon child was born. I grabbed the thing and rushed off to the Veld with it. Thing was crying like crazy by the time I got there. But sir, I left the child there, and then I turned around and ran, trying not to look back. I'm trying to tell you. Then all of a sudden the crying stopped. I turned around, and there was some frightful monster. Never seen anything like it. Hideous. Still gives me the shakes when I think about it. I give up. This guy's hopeless. But you, young man, your parents must be proud to have such a fine son. I still dream about being chased by that demon child. Terrifying, those dreams. Why, you old... running your mouth not even so much as thinking about Gal's feelings. You want me to beat some sense back into you? Wow! Ooh. I'm sorry. Father, alive. Gal, happy. Well, that was a nice heartwarming little bit of nothing. Adds absolutely zero to the game. So yeah, one more thing to do. One more last little bit of stuff. I think I can squeeze it in with the time available. I will do Strago's story. So, gonna bring along Edgar and Realm this time, and Strago. Of course, gotta bring Strago, and then Mog. God help me, we are doomed. I'm also gonna go ahead and unequip anybody that is not currently in my party. Just so that way I can give some good gear to everybody, because this is going to be a bit of a battle scene here. Alright, so I guess on you, let's just go ahead and equip the reflect rings just to be safe. Maybe just maybe he'll actually, you know, do some magical attacks that we can respond to. Put on a hero ring or an ear ring. Same thing for Realm. Hero's ring and a reflect ring, and that way we don't have to worry as much about what's to come. So we're heading, well, let's go north, because that's how the world works, right? We're going back to Thamasa. And we have one final little bit of side quest to clear up here before I think we're ready to start looking at taking on the dragons. I'm gonna go ahead and take on the Magical Master later on, once I feel a little bit more confident in my setup here, but I don't right now. So when you enter Thamasa with Strago and Realm, yay, we're home! I'll be in the house, okay? So full of energy, I must be the only one getting old. Grandpa! You've gotta come quick, Gung-Ho's hurt! Gung-Ho! Gung-Ho, hang in there! Who did this to you? It was Hyon, that legendary beast you and I used to hunt. Almost had him too. Hyon! Oh, Gung-Ho! Strago, please avenge me. Ooh. Grandpa, what are you standing around for? You're right. I grew old and stopped even thinking about pursuing the dreams of my youth. Gung-Ho, I'm going after him. Grandpa! Grandpa, wait, you're not thinking of going all alone, are you? I need to face this thing I ran from all those years ago. I need to get the best of it. It's a matter of pride, dear. It's a matter of you being a stubborn old man. You're my grandpa. I can't just sit and watch while you make things harder for yourself than they have to be. I'm sorry, Realm. It means a lot to me that you care so much. But Hyon's a tough beast to track. Its name comes from the old word for hidden, after all. Really? That's a stretch. No one will ever find him if I don't go. To Abbott's Rock! So... Phew. You do have to bring Realm and Strago into the village to kick off that scene, but I don't believe you absolutely positively have to take Realm along, and I'd really like all the strongest people I can get, so let me see here. No more decent rods to get, unfortunately, not at an affordable price. That's okay, though. The power leveling will begin in not too terribly long. I really think I should bring along someone else besides Realm. Let me switch the party one more time. So I'm going to bring along Edgar and Sabin. These are my big bros right here. Strago's got to come along, and Mog is going to keep us away from the random encounters. So once again, unequip everybody. Or at least those who aren't in the party. Alright, let's go ahead and re-equip Sabin with a Hero's Ring, if it's to be found. I'm sure there is. We've got a couple. Maybe we don't. Yep, there it goes. And a Reflect Ring is just, you know, probably a good idea. And let's go back out and get to it. So we don't have far to go, just up to this island here. This island cave does not open up until you bring Strago here. Until you have that cutscene in the village. Oh god, it's this place.
I'm hungry. Hungry. Give me something to eat, or I won't let you through. I love me some coral. You got any on you?
I don't have any coral.
Skinflint, get out of here.
So, god damn it, we have to find coral now. I fucking hate this thing. So, we just got to obtain as much coral as possible. 2 pieces of coral. I don't know exactly how much coral we've got to bring this guy. But I think it's an amount that is a little stupid, so... We got 3, we got 2, we got 1, so there is 6 right now. I think we bring him 10 pieces? Okay, so that's about 9. I think just 1 more. Oh, save point. Nice. I think it's 10 pieces of coral, not entirely certain. Are we stuck here? What the hell? Okay. It seems like it's pretty randomized where we get sent. 1 piece of coral, so that should be 10. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, this is also randomized that I can't even tell where we're going. I guess it doesn't hurt to have a bit of extra coral. Trying to find your way through this cave is the biggest, nastiest portion of things. I just hate this whole section. It's such a grieving passion. The question is, which way is the way back? We got lots of coral. That should be more than enough to satisfy the chest. There we go.
I love me some coral. You got any on you?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Corpulence is happiness, and I'm stuffed.
Well?
Woo! Oh right, you wanted to get through here, didn't you? Ooh, shouldn't have ate so much.
Alright, now he clears out, and we can take on the demon. Oh boy, that's Hyon.
That's Hyon!
Hi. Can we be friends? So Hyon, he's gonna do a special move that Strago can learn. That's one of the skills he has. Because Strago learns magic from seeing monsters do it. So I don't remember the name of it, but it's like some ultimate attack, and if Strago witnesses this guy do it, he gets his own ultimate attack. If I'm honest, I'm really not interested. I am so not interested. Like, the amount of interest I have is negative. I am just gonna completely bomb the fuck out of this guy. I don't even care. So we took out his little minions there. Nice to see that Ultima got a nice little upgrade. Yeah, that didn't help much. Grand Delta, I think that's the one. I think that is the one. Pretty sure Grand Delta is the attack that Strago can learn from this guy, so now it's just a matter of bombing him into nothingness. And that was easy. What a difference 3 people bombing Ultima makes. Learned Grand Delta, yes, and got a teleport stone. I did it! I really beat Hyon! I'll have to tell Gung Ho he's been avenged! And off he heads. Gung Ho! What's all the fuss? Can an injured man get some rest? Gung Ho, listen to me. I defeated Hyon. You what? You beat Hyon?
You're lying.
Nope, he's not. He really did it. Oh, well, a little monster like Hyon could hardly expect to stand up to the likes of me.
I can't believe it, but it looks like I have to concede defeat. You showed me up, old man.
Ho ho ho! By the way, how are your wounds healing, Gung Ho? Huh?
Oh, my wounds, yeah, they're fine.
That evening. So there I was, creeping through those caves that seemed to go on forever. I finally reached the deepest, darkest cavern, and there he is, right in front of me. I stared the ugly brute straight in the eye, raised my staff, and let him have it. Bam! Thwack! Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, I wish you could have been there to see me. Oh, and then... God damn, old man. Where's Grandpa?
Oh, I think he finally tired himself out from all that jabbering and nodded off. But...
you think that it's okay to leave like this, with him thinking I was really hurt? Don't worry about it. If we hadn't tricked him, he'd have spent the rest of his life doing nothing but talk. And even if you were faking, that monster wasn't.
I don't know how men like him ever managed to raise a granddaughter as wonderful as you.
Yeah, well, I don't know how anyone could be as terrible an actor as you. Strago is probably the only man alive who would fall for a performance like that.
What did you say?
That's our realm. So, you know, I think aside from the magical master that's on the top of the Fanatic's Tower, that more or less ties up the side stuff. I still gotta get the Bahamut Magicite from Doomgaze, and I can work on that, you know, squeeze that in maybe my 6 dragons, or, you know, remainder of the 8 dragons episode anyways. Then there are a couple of other, the extra Magicites, as it were, that I do want to get. So, I think we got a couple more episodes yet. We're not done with this game quite yet. Good 3 or 4 more episodes, I'd say. But anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Once again, my name is Alex, also known as Strago and Realm, and this has been Final Fantasy VI. Thank you very much, and goodbye.